right there? There you go. Found a spot. Will that work? Okay. Good morning, guys. How you doing? Good? Oh, got one more coming. Come on up. And another one. All right. Well, you know, we're talking about the things that Jesus taught and Jesus preached, and he says something in this part of his Sermon on the Mount, which I think you probably don't understand, because I think a lot of people probably don't understand what he's saying. And it's something kind of simple, though. It says, "For truly I say to you, until heaven and earth pass away, not an iota, not a dot, will pass from the law until all is accomplished." What's an iota? It's a town up by Rochester? Yeah. Not quite? No? No? What's an iota? Do you know what a period is? At the end of a sentence, do you know what a comma is on a sentence? Yeah, some things like that. When you learn to read, these things become very, very important. And that's kind of the point that Jesus is making. In fact, I made up a little sign here to help us understand what Jesus was saying. Now, who here can read? Who here can read? You can only read Brown Bear? That's because you've memorized it. Okay? I know how that works. Yes, we memorized the book. Can you read this sign? What's it say again? It says, "Let's eat Grandpa." Now, how many of you want to follow this sign and do what it says? You think we should do that? Let's eat Grandpa? Why don't we want to do that? Because Grandpa would taste horrible. That's why we don't want to eat Grandpa, right? No. The problem with this sign is one very, very little thing was left off of it, and I'm going to put it on there. That's just a little comma. That's all I changed. Now can you read it? Yeah, it sounds a little different, doesn't it? It says, "Let's eat Grandpa," or "Let's eat Grandpa." That's different, isn't it? That's inviting Grandpa to come and join you for supper. And all it took was just a little comma to change it from "Let's eat Grandpa" to "Hey, Grandpa, let's eat." That sounds a lot better, doesn't it? Now, Jesus said, don't take out those iotas. Don't take out those periods. He was talking about the Bible. He was talking about God's Word. And he was saying that everything in the Bible, even the periods, even the commas, even the iotas, are very, very important. And we can't take them out. We have to learn the Bible the way it is. Now, some of you recited the Lord's Prayer this morning. How many of you recited the Lord's Prayer this morning? Who was part of that group? You remember? Were you guys the same kids that were up here a little bit ago? All right. You said the Lord's Prayer. Did you know that the Lord's Prayer comes from here? It comes right after the next chapter that we're talking about in here. So again, we want to make sure that we know God's Bible, God's Word, and we want to keep God's Word the way it is. All right, thanks for coming up, guys.